Going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's the Fantasy Typhoon.
It's about to go down in a minute. Let me touch down. I'ma get it. Cause I been waiting all night. It's game time.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Game Time. This is pretty much the quarterbacks and running backs start sits, my top 5 quarterbacks, my top 5 running backs. I'll just go ahead and give it to you, top 5 wide receivers for the week, because we'll review again on Monday's show who was actually the top 5 wide receivers, who was actually the top 5 quarterback, running back, and tight ends and that nature. So we're just seeing how close old Typhoon can get. And I know you guys are getting used to me. You know, some of you don't really know who I am. You're like, who is this Typhoon dude? I've been seeing him coming on a lot. I've been watching his show a lot. Look, this show is for you. Show is for you. I'm here to answer questions, comments, things of that nature. A lot of folks are catching me on replay. I've seen a lot of folks seem to be catching me on replay. If you catch me on replay, use hashtag ASKTFT while I'm off air. And if I get enough of those, I'll pop on live just for those questions. Hey, Typhoon here, I cater to you. This channel is for you. Once again, I'm the Fantasy Typhoon. If you watch me on YouTube, click that subscribe button. Ding! And then click that notification button. Ding! And then when I'm live, whenever I do an impromptu or slated schedule time, you'll know. Bam. Typhoon live. Come right in, join me, have a seat in Typhoon's living room. Come on into the building. Let's talk some fantasy. Let's talk some fantasy. I had a good week this week. Week 1, Monday was help or hurt. That's when I stand in front of the firing squad. So all the advice that I gave out, just let me know if I hurt or help you, if I help or hurt you. Hadn't given out too much advice this week, so I'll still do the show Monday, but won't have too much to hurt or help. But that show will mainly be dedicated to the top 5 quarterback, top 5 running back, top 5 wide receivers, top 5 tight ends. And Tuesday is waivers. This past Tuesday, had my good friend Shane Hallam come on and bless the show. Whew, so much knowledge. So if you missed that one, make sure you go back and check that one on replay. Then Wednesday is Can You Beat McCoy? And that's with my man, Jeff Hasley of Football Guys, the world famous Football Guys, excuse me. And it's a show from his creation. And what he does, what we do is we go through the spreads for you gamblers. We sit back, go through the spreads, and I pick, he picks, and then we have a coin pick. And then we're all battling to see who can win the most for that week. So if you're a bettor, you're betting, you like to use spreads, you want winners of games, if you in pick'em leagues, that's for you. That helps you out. And then Thursday is, I usually have a doc on Thursday. This past Thursday, oh man. What's up, man? Dr. Edwin Porras came on, man, just laid interest down. I mean, he just came in. He just put a smackdown he just came in on the injury front. He put a smackdown on the injury front. What's up, Dr. Edwin Porras? I feel like I got a brother for life now. Hey, if you need anything, you can have a shirt off my back, man. That's on the strength, and that's for real. Look, I'm loving this now because I'm opening up. And I see you guys on Twitter, but I don't really know you, and I can't make a judgment off you off 120, 50 characters or whatever that space is, that minimum space is on Twitter. I can't make a full, I say, oh man, I don't like that guy. How do I know I don't like the guy if I haven't really talked to the guy? It's good to be, it's called social media, but to be honest, it's not really social. So if you reach out to me, DM expert, you see it on the timeline, you want to come on the show. I'm not desperate. I got folks lined up. I'm just opening up. That's all. I don't want to be selective. I don't want to be the good old boys club where he has a certain guy on all the time and this and that. I want to open my forum up for any person that's out there doing this analyst thing because it's hard. I open doors up for everybody because I want us all to succeed. That's how I feel. Most folks aren't as bold as I am, to do this sort of thing, to put themselves in way of failure. But hey, this Typhoon, man, I'm not trying. I already sat myself down, put myself in the mirror. I'm not trying to be on ESPN. I'm not going for ESPN. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to help you when your fantasy league walk around the office or wherever you are strutting. I got the trophy. I got the trophy. That's what I'm here for. All right, folks, let's get on to the show. Sorry, I took a little bit too long there. But, I got carried away. All right, let's go over who's on bye. Arizona Cardinals, bye. Houston, Texas, bye. Jacksonville Jaguars, bye. Washington Redskins, yeah, I said Redskins. Until they get a name, they're the Redskins. Like I said, I'm not trying to be on ESPN. They on bye. So you're missing Terry McLaurin, Antonio Gibson. You're missing Deshaun Watson. You're missing Will Fuller, Brandon Cooks. You're missing Kyler Murray, D Hop, Fitzgerald, Jacksonville. I don't know about Minshew. I meant to talk to the doc about that one, but it came up later. Gardner Minshew has some thumb or some hand complications, so we don't know what's really happening there. But so kind of watch out there. Get my notes here. All right, let me give you my top 5 quarterbacks for this week. This will be a quick show. If no questions come in, I'm just in and out. If questions come in, look, this is how I envision the show. Now, like I said, you're just getting used to me right now. You're just learning who Typhoon is. You're learning how I operate. You're learning how I work. It's fine. If you like what you hear, make sure you hit the subscribe button on YouTube. If you watch it on Periscope, make sure you subscribe on Periscope so you can get that notification. That is very important. I got Patrick Mahomes. These are not in any order. These are just top 5. I don't have a 1, 2, 3, 4. If you have any one of these top 5 guys, of course you need to put them in your lineup. Some of these are no-brainers. Patrick Mahomes is a no-brainer against the Jets. We know what's getting ready to go down. He might get pulled. It's a blowout. Aaron Rodgers playing against Minnesota. We know what time that is. Let's make sure. We got Aaron Rodgers, 1:00 game. Aaron Rodgers against the Vikings. Aaron Rodgers is a top play. Ryan Tannehill, man, he got out the building from Gase. He got out from under Gase's spell. Man, everybody seems to get out from under Gase's spell. Kenyon Drake got out from under Gase's spell. He's doing better than what he was in there, even though he's not a baller in my opinion. Looking at Devontae Parker got out from under Gase's spell, started turning the heat up. Ryan Tannehill got out from under Gase's spell, started turning the heat up. Guess who just got out from under Gase's spell? Le'Veon Bell. He's getting ready to turn the heat up. You see the thing? It's Gase. But I was talking to a GM, and they said, look, if they were in charge of the New York Jets, they would keep Gase in place. They will let Gates keep right on doing what you're doing, Gates. You're doing exactly what we want you to do. Because you're taking the brunt of the heat. You the cause of the problem. America sees you the cause of the problem. But at the same time, you're taking us straight to Trevor Lawrence. So we don't want to win. So if you you know what I'm saying? You're taking us straight to Trevor Lawrence, and now we're going to open the door up. Hey, everybody's available. Come get anybody on our team as far as trade wise. We're blowing it up. Gates, you keep doing what you're doing. We're going straight for Trevor Lawrence. Now, Trevor Lawrence came out and said, "Hey, I might come back. I might stay. I might stay." So, I mean, that's wild. Jared Goff. Yes, Typhoon has Jared Goff down against Miami. Can you believe that? I'm not a big supporter of Goff, but hey, man, when the numbers and the algorithm spit out his name, I can't be biased. I got to bring it to you. And of course, Mr. Ageless Wonder, Mr. Tom Brady. Mr. Tom Brady, the ageless wonder, is number 5. Now, like I said, there is no shape or form that is in any type of order. Now let's go over some of these running backs. I'll just state the whole team and then we kind of cipher through. The top 5 who has the best matchup according to my algorithms are the Rams. The Rams have the best matchup. The Rams have the best matchup, and then against Miami. So Darrell Henderson, he is a play. You contemplating on using him or not? This is your week. Minnesota, Dalvin Cook is coming back. This is your week to rock and roll. Cleveland, this is your week to rock and roll with Kareem Hunt. This is your week. Tennessee, if I had to choose one to be the top back of the week, it would be Tennessee, which is Derrick Henry. I have him down as number 1, as the top player of the week. And then I would put Dalvin Cook as number 2 player of the week. New England Patriots coming in at number 5 of week. Damian Harris. They talked to him. He said he should play. Good luck with that backfield. I want no parts of that backfield. After them is Green Bay, number 6. Or if I gave you my top, let me give you 5 more. This is in no order. Green Bay Packers, Jamal Williams is a strong play this week. Like I said, I had Jamal Williams on the show, man. It's good to see my man getting some burn out there, Jamal. I'm easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You know what I'm talking about. Alvin Kamara, New Orleans Saints, got a real juicy matchup. Philadelphia Eagles going against my Cowboys. Of course, anything against the Cowboys is a juicy matchup. Boston Scott, Miles Sanders is out. Miami, juicy matchup. Gaskins against the Rams, load him up. And the last one, let's see what Jonathan Taylor. I've been trying to tell y'all watching the film and rewatching these games. The only thing I really came away very impressed with Jonathan Taylor was the simple fact that he got so much work. They were using him the first 2 or 3, times that he really got a chance to get the start. They really used him, but nothing popped on me to make me say, woo wee. When a player make me say, woo wee, I'm sitting there watching. I get about 3 or 4 of those a game. As I watch, oh yeah, that person's ready to rock and roll. Now let's just go over some folks who are out, who are already deemed out. They are not playing. Sammy Watkins is out. Joe Mixon, out. Aaron Jones, out. Deebo Samuel, out. Emmanuel Sanders, out. Marquez Callaway, wide receiver for the Saints, is out. Michael Thomas is out. Austin Hooper, out. Rashad Perriman, out. Julian Edelman, out. N'Keal Harry, out. Allen Robinson is doubtful. You might as well put him out, but he's doubtful. Devonta Freeman didn't practice all week. He's basically out, but he still has a shot. Andy Dalton hasn't done anything. I don't know if he's come out of concussion protocol. He's doubtful. It's looking like he's out. Mark Ingram, he's out, but they have him down for doubtful. So I can't say he's out, but he's down for doubtful. Jamison Crowder, they have him down for kind of like in that doubtful range, but he should be out. So with all that being said, when you know how the NFL works, when somebody's down, then somebody's up. It's just the way it is. Somebody's demise is somebody's ascension. That's just how it goes. You know, in NFL, please don't get hurt. That's just how this thing is, man. It's a lot of talent. Even though the New York Jets are at the bottom of the ringer, it's talent on there are actual NFL players that take the field. So they are special people. So if you're thinking about running out Gus the Bus or Dobbins because Mark Ingram is out, temper your expectations. Coming up on my running back rankings, Baltimore might be next to last. So kind of watch yourself there. If you're looking to start, I want Dobbins. I want Dobbins to do it too. I want him to. It's up against Pittsburgh. Gus the Bus and Dobbins. So kind of watch yourself there, temper expectations. Ben Nikushi looks like he's going to be the starting cornerback for my Dallas Cowboys Sunday night. I tell you the truth, I want to. Hey, let's see what we got. We're not officially out, but any team coming pretty much from our division, especially us, if we win the division, I don't expect nothing. That's just like getting fourth place. It's getting a fourth place trophy and no money. You know, that don't mean nothing. So Ben Nikuchi, he should be starting Sunday night. Jamal Williams is a top 10 play this week. Jamal Williams is a top play this week. He should get a tub. That should be a guaranteed tub. If I could say that, guaranteed tub, I would give it to him and Derrick Henry. The top dogs in our the top dogs in our draft have let us down. I mean, completely let us down to the ground, man. You know, I mean, like, oh man, you hurt me. So we had a hurt of help, like my Monday show is, then we would be, CMC, run CMC, Chris McCaffrey at the 1.01. Man, you hurt me, man. You hurt me. Saquon Barkley at the 1.02. Oh, you hurt me. You hurt me, man. I was counting on you. You hurt me. Zeke at the 1.03. Oh, Zeke, you hurt me, man. You hurt me. Michael Thomas coming in at the 1.6. Mike Thomas, man. You hurt me, man. But that's how it's going. That's how it's going. That's how it's shaping up this time, you know. So you can kind of lose. You won't lose or win by your first round pick, but it can set you up for failure. You know, Dalvin Cook, you haven't let me down, but man, you kind of hurt me a little bit. According to Adam Kaplan on Twitter, he's saying that the Bengals have been receiving trade offers for John Ross, but it looks like they might be willing to just go ahead and pass trading him and just seeing what kind of compensatory pick they'll pick up for John Ross, former first round pick. They won't let him out the building. Look, I've been trying to tell you, those former first round pick guys are sitting on my roster. You got a Dez Bryant, former first round pick. You got David Njoku, probably sitting on your wire, former first round pick that could go to a new team. John Ross, we just talked about, former first round pick. So what they're telling you is compensation isn't high enough. That's what that tells me. They're using that in Adam Kaplan to put out there that the price isn't high enough. That's what I took from it. We're selling them. Just come on, up the price. You can get it. John Ross, former first round. Shard Perriman, former first round pick. AJ Green, former first round pick, looking on the trade block. All some of these folks need is a new home in most cases. That former first round picks and it's just politics. It's just the way it is. They're going to get starting opportunities. Kevin White, former first round pick. We know he's wise. Somehow he's on the practice squad. There's no reason he should be on anybody's practice squad. But since he was a former first round pick, he is getting that red carpet treatment. It's the way the NFL works. It's not Typhoon's ideas, not my methodology. So it's best that you guys go ahead and adapt and learn to those formulas. Cincinnati left tackle Jonah Williams is out. Center Trey Hopkins is out. Right tackle Bobby Hart is out. Joe Mixon is out. So Gio, man, watch yourself if you're rocking with Gio Bernard. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. That's not an automatic play, just like Dobbins. That's not an automatic play. All right, I got a couple of questions here. I see you guys in Septivas. Thank you, man. You coming back. Thank you for getting used to old Typhoon. ISO only. I see you. Give me 1 second, fellas. I'm coming. Let me hit this last one. Tevin Coleman. Looks like Tevin Coleman might rock and roll Sunday. So at 4 o'clock. So that's the 4 o'clock slot. But we should get a little bit more clarity on him. He practiced. They said they gave him, John Lynch said they gave him a heavy workload. I don't like Tevin Coleman as far as the serious play. But ISO only, thanks for subscribing. Since you coming in so early, before this thing jumps off, make sure I get your information, ISO only. Everything I do to draft kids, when I hook up the computer, as far as phone calls, and I start taking, I give out my 1-800 number, and I start doing start sits and taking questions over the air, as far as over the phone and through social media. You get front of the line. Every question you ask will get answered. If I'm on the phone with somebody else, I'm cutting it short. ISO only, and I'm coming to you. I'm coming to, if you guys, I'm rewarding you guys who come in early with Typhoon and get in, because I'm new to this, putting myself out here like this. I'm giving you a reward for it. So ISO only, make sure I have your information. Everything I do free, lifetime. Let's see. Inceptivas. It's so glad Mike Davis performed so poorly this week. Yeah. You would think against the Atlanta Falcons, you would think he would have a a real big day, but that tub is a different. When your player doesn't get that tub, it's a big difference. Yeah, Mike Davis really didn't do a regular performance, a Mike Davis performance, but as we all know, Run CMC is on his way back. He had on the red jersey. I'm sorry, excuse me. He shed the red no contact jersey, so he was almost ready to come back. But I was thinking if he could come back, he would come back if this was a Sunday game. But that Thursday night kind of came up a little quick. He didn't really get the extra couple of days rest that he needed. But CMC is coming back. Now, they'll ease CMC back in. So Mike Davis still has maybe another week, maybe 2 weeks of flex play. It's the CMC show again, and he turns back into a pumpkin. You just sit him to the side and sit there and just look at him. Let's see. ISO only. What's going on, man? What's going on, ISO? What's ISO got for me? Pats defense, a definite no this week. Yeah, Pats defense is a no. Look, Stephon Gilmore might not go. If Stephon Gilmore might not go, look, on top of that, ISO, Stephon Gilmore, November 3rd is the trade deadline. November 3rd, 4:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the trade deadline. Rumors are that Stephon Gilmore's house is already up for sale, man. So, look, ISO, not only is he pretty much not going this week, he might not be going for the rest of the season because he's on another team. Pats are getting ready to open up their no. Look, everybody's for sale, so they might open the doors up and start selling. Let's see. ISO, yeah, make sure I get your information, man. Make sure I get your information. I appreciate it, ISO. I really do, man. I'm here. Like I said, the show was birthed because I was sitting on social media and I was watching a guy. I was watching. I'm sitting back on Twitter, and a guy had a question at the top, and then he had at expert, at this 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 expert, and he just had a question. And I don't want to be rude and coming in and hijack the thread. He didn't ask me, so. But nobody answered this question. I kind of followed that a little bit. It caught my attention for some reason. I was like, man, all these experts this guy is reaching out to, and nobody answered this question. I was like, you know what? Maybe there is room for a show where a guy like myself maybe could come on and kind of help folks out. Look, all I'm trying to do is help you win your league. That's it. Help you hoist your Lombardi, your personal Lombardi. Now I understand this game isn't real. This is a fake game. Nothing about this is real. What they say, nobody cares about your fantasy team. But what does it say at the beginning of this? I care. But yeah. ISO, he's the only good thing about the defense. As you can see, last week, Shanahan came in town. Man, you could have got the water boy. You could have got the water boy out of the stands. ISO, you could have got the water boy out of the stands last week. New England defense was so bad. I'm talking about from the back end to the defensive front. I'm talking about the whole unit was bad. Stephon Gilmore too. I mean, the water boy, somebody from the stands could have came in, suited up at halftime. ISO, and he could have got 200 yards and 2 tubs. It was that type of day. And now, they're up against Buffalo. So I still expect this to be a close game for some reason because I don't think Belichick, man, is gonna let this team slip like this. But this is unlike Belichick, to be honest with you. And this is not just because Tom Brady is gone. This is because the team is old. It's an old roster. This is an old roster. Always need more fantasy experts. Man, you know what? I really don't. I don't know if I consider myself an expert. I'm just a dude who just pay attention. I watch all the games. I watch all the games, and I watch. I watch Red Zone, and then that kind of coming in and each and out, of every game, give me a preview of the big plays that I need to see, and I kind of see who's lined up at the X, who's lined up at the Y, who's lined up at the U, who's lined up at the W, who's lined up at the Z, who's coming out the backfield. Are they running screen routes? Are they running pivot routes, curls? Are they running Texas, angle routes? What are they doing? So I kind of look at it that way, take a little bit of notes, and then I go back through Game Pass, and then I kind of get in there and take a look and kind of see if what I saw was it what I saw. You're a Texas fan. Texas fans. So I don't. Oh, you don't want to talk about man. Your defense is horrible. Good gracious, that defense. Woo. Look, anybody against this kind of. I'm a Cowboys fan, so our defense is just as horrible, if not worse. ISO. I mean, our defense is good gracious. Man, our defense is. We just let some people go. Terry Poe, see ya. You know, we just traded, I think, Griffin, see ya. So we trying to cut it down. We trying to get I guess what you say, the knuckleheads out the building. You know, but it's more than that. Those guys don't know what they're doing. They don't know where they're at. Mike Nolan's system is it's too complex for those guys, and they can't run free. That's what our problem is. Yeah. 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 What you say? I actually like the Cowboys as a Texas fan. I hear you, man. You're down in Texas, so I'll allow that. If you was like living in California, nah, you can't do that, man. But since you down there in Texas, all right, I'll allow that. Start Burkhead or Gallman. Man, you don't have anything better than that. Let's see. Let's see what we got for you. Let me pull this screen up. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this screen here to. Let me see if I can share this screen with you guys. All right, I'm sharing this screen with you guys. Your question. This is my algorithm for my running backs this week. As you can see, the Rams are plus 30 against Miami. So any Rams is ready to rock and roll. But your question was Burkhead or Gallman. Burkhead, as you can see, is top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's top 5. All good running backs taken. I hear you, man. All right, well, we grew to make it work. Damian Harris might not go, but he's saying he's going. So that's rough. Because if the Patriots just had one running back like Burkhead, was like kind of like the Dalvin Cook of the team, it would be Burkhead all day. Start Burkhead. That is a beautiful day for him. But since it could be a J.J. Taylor day in September. J.J. Taylor could lead the backfield. Man, that's a rough. But then you got Wayne Gallman. Now look at Wayne Gallman. Look at Wayne down here against Tampa. That's the worst. That's a minus 30. He has the hardest matchup in the NFL. So just for that, I gotta say go Burkhead, man. Just based on the based on the algorithm here, man. Neither one of them are solid plays, and like you say, all good running backs are taken. Yeah, I know, man. Look, I was talking to another guy. He's got a good running back today, but he's thinking about trading out running backs. No, don't you trade out running backs right now in this COVID-19 and in all this injury going on. Having a surplus of running backs right now is coveted. But yeah, go ahead and start Burkhead. I know. You got Dion Lewis over there. Devonta Freeman. That's right. Devonta Freeman won't go. Hold on. Let me get back to you on that one in September. Let me handle my man here right quick. Start Melvin Gordon at flex. Revenge game. PPR. Man, I love it. I love how you worded the question. I really appreciate it. You're giving me information that I need. My alternative options are Cup, Cooper Cup. Who was Cup on? Cup is against Miami. Claypool. Whew, Claypool is against those Ravens. Brown right back at you is against uh, the Steelers. But they need to throw. Rashid Higgins is going against Las Vegas. Hold on, let me look right quick. Give me a second. I need to look and see what's happening with I need to see what's happening with Philip Lindsay. Let's see if Philip Lindsay going. Philip Lindsay not going in yet, absolutely. Right, give me a minute. I'm here. Philip Lindsay is questionable. So if Philip Lindsay is questionable, that means he's probably going. So yeah, he's questionable. So he'll probably go. Go ahead and go Cup. Go ahead and go Cup. It's a big day. It's a big day for Jared Goff. Jared Goff will have time in the back in the backfield to throw the ball. When they give the quarterback time to pat the ball, it's usually a good day. Defense won't be able to really handle that, my friend. So yeah, go ahead and take that one. All right, back to my man, like as promised. Gosh, man, this is such a hard one because it really don't matter who you start. You could just close your eyes and start one. Excuse me. You really could. You could just close your eyes and start one of these guys. Go Gallman. Let's go volume. Let's go volume. Even though Tampa Bay, I know Tampa Bay defense is like number one, number two. They're number two against the run. Number one is Pittsburgh. Number two is Tampa Bay. But no Devonta Freeman. Burkhead, they have the fifth easiest, but it's just stacked, man. There's so many running backs in New England. Yeah, let's go. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Gallman will get a lot of carries. Let's go with volume. Let's go with volume, dog. Let's try it. Going once, Typhoon, going twice. So, Wayne Gallman. Let's go, Wayne Gallman. Any more questions? I'm here. Any more questions? I'm here. I'm getting used to this thing. This is what I'm looking for. I'm here to help. This is what I'm looking for. Once I get this community up. Oh, it works both ways too. Now let me give y'all one for me. I need help too. It's a two-way street. This is a community. Help me out. Okay, guys, comment on this one if you don't mind. I have in my dynasty league. In my dynasty league. All right. I'm offered. I have a one, probably a late one. And somebody offered me Michael Pittman Jr., wide receiver for the Indianapolis Colts. They're Michael Pittman Jr. for my one, which is probably a late one. Which one would you do? Michael Pittman Jr. in Dynasty, Michael Pittman Jr. or one? What would you do? Man, you got to go with Deontay, man. I know it's a big day for Ayuk up with Debo out. You got to go Deontay, man. That's the heart and soul of that. He came in and just took it from Claypool. So that tells me that Fritzner, the offensive coordinator, uh, so yeah, so yeah, you got to go Deontay. You got to go Deontay. Let's see. I so not a big. I know, man. No, I'm not a big Pittman fan. That's a one, you know. I might try to get sneak Jalen Riga from somebody or something. But no, I know. And coach quick QB is iffy. Phillip Rivers looks bad. You know, Phillip Rivers looks bad. Let's just go on and call it what it is. Mm, right. And y'all know football. Depends on the future QB of the coach. It really does because the quarterback can't work without the quarterback. I'm sorry, the wide receiver can't work without a competent quarterback. Yeah, keep the one. Keep the one. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that too. Just keep the one. Just keep it. Just keep it. Absolutely. Going back to this question right quick. You know, that's a inside outside stretch zone, man. They got Coleman coming back. Ayuk probably score a touchdown. You know, this looks like a Kittle game. This looks like a Kittle 12 receptions, 140 in a tub. It's like a Kittle day. He'll score. He should score because he'll have all Debo duties and his duties. But to be honest with you, I own Ayuk. I took him in the second round instead of Antonio Gibson. I took Ayuk. Ayuk, or however you pronounce it. Um, I took him for the over Antonio Gibson because one, always if you have the option between those two, if you're narrowing it down, here's one of my recommendations. You can find it in my tips and tricks on the YouTube channel. I have 220 tips and tricks that I've been uploading randomly. I have like maybe 17 or 20 of those 220 uploaded now. And one of them is when you're in a situation in rookie drafts or in this question I'm going to take from Inceptivas, always take the wide receiver over the running back. As we see look at all these running backs hurt. Miles Sanders hurt. Joe Mixon hurt. Dalvin Cook coming back. Saquon Barkley hurt. Run CMC hurt. Look at all these running backs are hurt. Uh, uh, Aaron Jones hurt. You see what I'm saying? Chris Carson hurt. Travis Homer hurt. Devonta Freeman hurt. Uh, Carlos Hyde hurt. I mean, that's why in rookie drafts, take that wide receiver. I'm strong at wide receiver in my I'm strong. I'm strong in wide receivers in my dynasty league. That's my strength, and you always build your strength. I'll draft a running back like Swift, and then if an opportunity comes along, I'll trade him out for a wide receiver. Because sooner or later, that running back is going to get hurt. You know, the chances are the running back will get hurt more frequently than the wide receiver will. That's how I run all my dynasty team. My wide receivers are strong. Debo Samuel. In one league, I got Debo Samuel. I'm sorry. In one league, I got Ayuk and I got Ruggs. They on the practice squad. They're not even qualified to play yet. Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, Amari Cooper, AJ Green. Hold on, let me pull it up for you. We can take a look. Make sure you subscribe to the channel now. If you're new watching, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel so you get those notifications when I go live. Let me put it up. Here it is. Help old Typhoon out, and I help you out. All right, let me go ahead and let me show you my dynasty, one of my dynasty teams here. All right, hold on. I'm learning how to work it too. So this here is helping me work. I'm sit back, man, and sit back and talk to you guys. You helping me out. All right, if you can see that, can you see that? All right, let's see. Here my wide receivers. All right, here my wide receivers. Devontae Adams, Amari Cooper, Will Fuller, AJ Green. Just picked up Jalen Guyton off the wire for free. Just picked up Jalen Guyton off the wire for free. Tyreek Hill, Alshon Jeffrey, picked him up off the wire. Good to trade him. Marcus Johnson picked him up off the wire for free. DK Metcalf, Rashad Perriman. Remember, that's one of those first round wide receivers. Just pick him up. He's a first round. He was a first round pick. John Ross was the first round pick. I'm just waiting on them to get traded. If they don't, I'll drop them. It was free. It was free. So yeah, so always like this here, trade Swift or Rieger. Trade Swift for Rieger, but it's do the deal, but you got to get a little bit more with Rieger. Rieger's draft capital was higher, so you got to even that out a little bit. Even though Rieger should have a longer life, Rieger should have a long life, and you'll see. Try to get this done before they play us in September. Try to get this done before they play the Cowboys because we can't cover nobody. He's going to be open for a couple of bombs, and when you come back to try to do the deal Monday, your other trade partner might be, I don't know. I think I'm going to keep Rieger. He's playing the Cowboys. We have no defense, so it's going to be 7-on-7. But yeah, do the deal, but get more. Hit back with Rieger and a 1. Give me more. But yeah, absolutely do that. Trade a running back for a wide receiver that are in similar situations like this. Get that running back out the door. Get you a wide receiver on the team and set him down there and load up. Have you about 9 guys, 9 first round pick wide receivers sitting right there that you can just pick and play whenever you need, and draft your running backs, and then take that 1. He'll probably do Rieger and a 2, but counter with Rieger and a 1. And if he does it, then next year with that 1, go get another running back. If you need help getting the running back, I'll do a show for it. I do a show and help you. Like I said, I've been doing this for a while. I've been playing fantasy football for about 12 years, a little over 12 years. And during my course, I've met a lot of folks in the NFL. So I do have 3 NFL scouts that they share their actual grades with me. So I get actual NFL grades from these guys on these players. Look, I got 2 people in here. And if I can sit here and talk like this with 2 people, just think what I can do with 200,000. Man, this is going to pop when it pops. I know I'm in the early stages. And like I said, ISO only in Septivas. Make sure I get your information. Blue Crew, Blue Crew, you included too. Get your information because when it gets bigger, I won't forget you. I promise you, I won't forget you. You're helping me build something. Thank you. I'm grateful. So if you're new watching, come on in, subscribe. I got room for you. Come on in. I still got jerseys when Ronald Jones was on the show. He promised me 2 jerseys. I'll probably text him. I don't want to bother him now. I kind of want to wait till he's on bye and get those 2 jerseys from Ronald Jones. That's for giveaway when he came on the show. I had Jamal Williams on the show. He running back that's right now a top 5 play. He was on the show. And he donated 2 Jamal Williams signed jerseys as well. So I got some good stuff coming in for giveaways. I got some other high-tech folks coming in. I got other football players coming in, former that play now and former. I got a couple of guys on the practice squad at the Pittsburgh Steelers slated to come in, sit back and talk how it is being on the practice squad. Oh, this show's gonna pop. It's a lot coming. When I hit you, you're gonna be like, whoa, you know those people? I know some people. I'm not, arrogant or nothing with it. I'm just saying I do know a couple of people. All right, then, September, what we got? Andrews or Graham? Man, you got to run Andrews, especially in the red zone. Drew. Yeah, especially in the red zone. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, my friend. You got to run him over Graham. Even though Graham, shoot, he looking like he's trying to do a little research. But man, that offense, man, and I tell you what though, Nick Foles will try to fit it in there over Mr. Trubisky. Yeah, it is elite. They got to score. It's not going to be a 3-6 game. Somebody got to score. And from my tape study and rewatching the game, once they get inside the 20, Lamar Jackson is looking for Mandrew. He is. Where Andrews at? Where Andrews at? He don't want to throw nobody but where Andrews. He don't want to throw anybody but Andrews. So Andrews, yeah, absolutely. Get Andrews in your lineup. All right, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it on down. It's almost an hour. I'll go over an hour when later on down the road. Later on down the road, when I actually have the questions coming in from over the phone and through the chats, Periscope and YouTube. So I appreciate you guys. Hanging in there with me, starting out with me. I appreciate you. Thank you for rocking with Old Typhoon. I'll take care of you. All right, folks. It's been another episode of Game Time. Oh, I didn't really get my wide receivers. Let me do those right quick. Not in any particular order. Devontae Adams, Keenan Allen should have a good day. Metcalf, he's going up against Barrett. Metcalf should have a good day. He's got a day coming because they gave him the day off against they gave him the day off against Arizona. Michael Thomas is out. Tyreek Hill should have a good day against the Jets. There's a lot of 50-yard bombs coming. So if you got Tyreek Hill, plug him. Thielen should have a good day. Diggs looks like no Gilmore, like we were talking about in September. Let him run. A.J. Brown got into practice today. Lockett should have a good day. Amari Cooper, look, Ben DiCucci. All right, let me tell you, when Andy Dalton came in, first thing he did was target Amari Cooper. DiCucci came in. First thing he did was a 22-yard pass to Cooper. CeeDee Lamb, Gallup were pretty much catchless. That's because Amari Cooper is the route runner. Amari Cooper can get open. Amari Cooper is the number one wide receiver on my Cowboys. Amari Cooper is the one they want to have a good game. So Cooper, it doesn't look you would think not to start him up against Slay as well. Cooper is in. Boyd, get him in your lineups. Fulgham, he's going against Diggs for us. Man, get Fulgham out there. Get Fulgham out there. All right, last one, folks. Robert Woods. Man, I remember when Robert Woods was with Buffalo and he was there with Ryan Fitzpatrick. I did a video on it. That's when I used to do videos from Game Pass. I would pull them up and I would go over it and talk about the diagrams and what was happening. And so many times, this before Robert Woods became Robert Woods, before he had a name, before Bobby Trees or whatever they call him, before that happened. You know, once you get a nickname, you arrive. He didn't have a nickname. He was just Robert Woods. And Ryan Fitzpatrick was just overthrown, overthrown. But Woods was open. Woods was open. Woods was open. Kind of like Marquise Brown. He's open. He's open. He's open. But Lamar Jackson, yeah, won't nobody say that. Won't nobody say anything bad about Lamar Jackson. But like I said, I'm not trying to be on ESPN. But Robert Woods, man, he could ball way back when in Buffalo. Now they traded him off to LA Rams. And I was telling everybody, look, you need to get Robert Woods. The guy can play. He was just in a bad situation. The ball was just, the quarterback couldn't get him the ball, kind of like Marquise Brown. Quarterback can't get him the ball. What about Robert Woods, man? What you want me to say? What do you want me to do about Robert Woods? Is he good or is he bad or is he declining or should you keep him? Should you put him on the block? Let's see what we got. Robert Woods is a good player. What else? What? All right, except TV. This is the last one. What else you got? What else do you have competing with Robert Woods for the start? I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. All right, folks. About time me to get out of here. So what you got? Robert Woods, Devontae Parker, and Ayuk, right? And you need to start two. That's what I'm taking. Put it this way, I wouldn't start Devontae Parker. He's Tua is live now. I would rather have Devontae Parker on the bench. I'd rather if you got Ayuk should get a touchdown. Ayuk or however you pronounce it. So I would run Ayuk over Parker, and then I would run Woods over Ayuk. Does that help? I would run Woods over Devontae Parker and Ayuk, and then I would run Ayuk. I would go Woods, Ayuk, then Parker. I don't know about Tua right now. I haven't seen him do anything yet. I haven't seen who he gravitates to because I know Ryan Fitzpatrick will get the ball to Devontae Parker. He actually made Devontae Parker. Fitzpatrick came in and made him. So yeah, Woods, Ayuk, Devontae Parker. All right, folks. I'm ready to hit my music. I'm out. I'm ready to hit the music, and I'm gone. We'll see you again. I don't know. I might do something this weekend.
It's about to go down. In a minute, let me touch down. I'ma get it. Cause I been waiting all night. It's game time.
We gone.